Hi everyone, this is day 47 of 55 Shades and Braces. And I'm going to finish Pop-Pop's hair and then, fix my weave. I need a new weave. I need a weave sponsor. Weave sponsor, hair sponsor. But anyway, I decided to finish Pop-Pop's hair, but he fell asleep, thank goodness. So we need baby sponsors as well. Something that'll put them out like this so it's easy to do their hair. Now, starting out today, mentally, I was still refreshed but somewhat disturbed, but where it didn't overtake me today. Thinking about things that had went on yesterday and progressed and that was really, really bad to me and for my family because of a lot of disagreements. But today I got up, I prayed, got Pop ready, got him some breakfast, and I began to receive calls from the calls that I made yesterday concerning my baby girl going to Job Corps. So I had to send some money over to the school, some old funds that they said she owed, some old debts. Um, we had a talk, good and not so good. Because nowadays children think that it's okay in some kind of way to talk under their breath or have their voices raised a little bit. When I was growing up, couldn't do any of that. No back talk, no halfway slamming doors. But I didn't want to be the one to put my hands on my children just to keep them in line. But I found out that sometimes you do. And with 7, I've come to find the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything. But instead of thinking all bad and negative, I spoke positively concerning my children, my daughters, and all. And so I began to have a better day talking with friends and different ones concerning my car issues and getting that taken care of because I felt just kind of lost without my transportation. But I understand why God didn't allow me to get it repaired at the time. At this time, He told me to be still this week. He told me not to talk so much, just be quiet, be quiet. So, in all of my being quiet, like yesterday, it just kind of went. Phew. But I knew how to assess and bring peace and wisdom to the situation because I was listening to God, because I was in the place that I needed to be when things just kind of popped off. So I thank God that I didn't get my car fixed when I thought I should have. It kept me from a lot of things, and it allowed other people to step up and take care of the children, get the children from school instead of me. That way I can sit and relax and take care of Pop and other things that need to be done. I have several things on my agenda that I want to do, ideas, things I want to present to the children, to the churches, for fun days and movie nights for the children as well as the adults. And so I have a lot of things I want to do. And I'm going to get them done. So God has allowed me to sit and marinate in the things that are going on so I know how to better deal with the children, my children, other children that are going to be coming in. I was hurt today because one of the friends, young ladies that I know, had to go to the hospital for rest and mental evaluation. A lot of times we don't understand if we don't have someone that has been in that position, in that predicament, and we may think negative of them, like, why are they doing this? Why are they doing that? Well, you don't always understand what they have gone through as a child, as an adult. Many things we go through, live through, it causes us to be what we are. We don't always like what we are and what it causes us to do when we have our flare-ups. but it's because of the negativity that happened in our past. And until you're completely delivered, and set free, those things are going to bother your very soul and even the people around you. Many people will, well, they may not help you. I'm just looking at Pop-Pop's hair. Many people will help you. Many people will not help you when you're in those positions. Good job, Diva. Anyway, thank God that I've been able to help. Sometimes I may have hurt the situation because of other people that blatantly disrespect my wishes concerning my home. And even though I don't own that street, that's my street. And I feel as though if you don't respect me, if you don't honor me or my wishes, I don't want you out there. I don't want you pretending that you like me, or because you like someone in this house, you're going to disrespect the queen of the house. That's not going to happen. That's going to be cut off. You never go to anyone's home, whether they're young or old. That's like you or me going to the lion's den when the lion has already eaten up somebody before. You don't go. That's something you do not do. It has to be something morally and mentally wrong with you to go to someone's house to pick a fight, or either just to sit in that area and they don't like you. Or that you don't like them and you're disrespecting them. So anyway, God is going to take care of that situation. But I am too. I bet you that. But anyway, some people, because they're dating your daughters or your sons, they feel that they can get over on you because of the love that that child or that person has for you. But I come to tell you, it's still not right. So if your children don't tell that person where to go and where to get off, and where to plant their feet, that means they disrespect you as well. So just to let you know, even your people, your family, if any family member does that, they're just wrong, plain wrong. But because you're a holy woman of God, or man of God, sometimes people think they can get over on you, and they mistake your kindness for weakness. But I'm here to tell you, not this diva. Those days are long gone. I love each and every one of my children. I love my family. I don't always like what they do. I don't like the things that are going on in their lives. And I try and steer them to go in a more positive direction. But if they don't do it because they feel that they are grown, sometimes you have to leave them on their own and let them suffer the consequences on the outside. And then maybe one day they will and they won't. It's a possibility they won't come back and say, well, you told me so, or you tried to steer me the right way, and I refuse to go that way. But anyway, all the children came over today. I was very pleased with the children because we had prayer. There was a couple of the children said they were sick, wasn't feeling good. And one of the Grandiva's mom and her boyfriend brought all the children home for me from school, so I thank God for that. So one of the other Grandiva's mom, who's having a baby, was having some issues and had to be rushed to the hospital. But we began to pray and plead the blood of Jesus against whatever issue was going on in her body. We asked God to let His healing virtues flow through her body. And they know during prayer, we don't play at all. It's time to bow your heads. Even Pop-Pop was praying. Even a dog came and got in the middle of the circle of prayer. But I don't even like the dog all that much. It's not that I don't like him. I just don't like taking care of somebody else's issues. If that's your dog, you take care of it. But I found myself taking care of that doggy in there because he's at my house, and I'm just not going to let him starve. And definitely not going to let him poop and pee all over my house. It's not going to happen. He hasn't done it yet, but he's been so close. But anyway, when you have an animal of any sort, you come and you take care of that animal. We have a big tarantula over here that my daughter comes and peek in on him at least once a day, even though she lives way in St. Louis. So I thank God for that. So I thank God for the others that come and let the dog out. But for us keeping him at night, no. Anyway, I thank God that my daughters came over. Pop-Pop's mom came to see him, spend some time with him, helped me to get him in the bath and get him a little something to eat before bath. And then she went on about her business with her boyfriend. And I'm praying about that situation too. With all my children, I pray that if there's someone in their life that's not part of their destiny and their legacy, Lord, take them from their life, but not unto death. I don't want anybody to die, especially in their sin. I want everyone to be saved, but I know within myself, everybody's not going to be saved. You can't save everyone. A lot of people may hear you, but they're not going to go on your guidance always. But at least I've done my part to say, do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that. Because I know many of the consequences that shall come from it. I thank God they came. My daughter brought food from work, even though we had already had a meal, and I prepared food for the children before they came home. We had stir fry and some rice, stir fry beef and rice, and they loved it. So the mom came. So when the mom came, I thank God she said that even though she had some bleeding and it was serious, it was just a 1% chance of miscarriage. So we thank God for that. We pray that God will continue to hold the baby. Whatever God's will is, it's going to be done either way. But they went home to prepare for the parade. The others were here. Some were disappointed because they didn't make it to the Halloween parade, but it's okay. We'll get free candy or just get candy in other places because we want the children to have fun. But we want to do it in the right way. We have to make sure they understand what Halloween means, what trick or treat means, and we don't. We just get all caught up in the hoopla of the the costumes and the candy and the decorations and all that. But we can't be idle-minded. We have to understand what it really means and teach that to our children so that they'll really know what it means. But fall, we are entering fall season. So I thank God for that. We can thank God for fall. It's time to get things together, prepare for winter. And it's okay to have a fall festival and fall fun. And just enjoy it. Fall is one of my best times of the year. I truly love to dress up in the fall. Oh my God, I do. But I thank God I went to the store. My niece took me to the store to get some of the things I needed. I love my Swiffer mop, my Swiffer jet, and I just love sweeping the floors and mopping the floors at night before bed, and then in the morning once the children are up and gone to school, I can do it one more time. And that freshness is in the house. It's not just a freshness. It gets every little nook and cranny that I need to get on these wood floors. So, because of where we live, it holds a lot of dust. So, therefore, I want to make sure everybody's floors are swept and mopped with that Swiffer every day. It gets expensive, but it keeps it clean. And then because of Pop-Pop, we have to keep the floors nice, clean, and sanitized because he's just a baby and he's all over the floor like everybody else. So anyway, I thank God that she did that and brought me back. And then my daughter had food. And then we were able to get the children prepared for bed and for the sons to prepare for work tomorrow. I thank God for our dream team at Christian Life. I thank God for the time that God has given me over Faith Tabernacle and Whole Truth and all the people that I have connected with in the past 6 years because of my pastor and my mentor, one of my mentors, one of my friend, and my confidant, my pastor. I thank God for him being a great man of wisdom and guiding me in a lot of ways concerning my children, my family. He's been there for me, and I thank God that I can be there for him when and if he needs it. Because we're all in this together. We can't do anything of our own. No matter what, we can't be a one-man band. We can try, but it's not going to work. We all need somebody to help us, to strengthen us, to say you can do this, or to say it's going to be okay no matter what you're going through, or God's got you, I got you if I can. But always remember, you can never do it by yourself. No matter how much you try, you just cannot. But anyway, I thank God for you. I thank God for these 55 shades. God has truly been granting me supernatural wisdom and supernatural intellect to deal with the things that I go through every day, to deal with the people that come to me that are in need of help every day. And I'm learning to be more peaceful and quiet the way God wants me to. And it feels good just to be quiet sometimes. There's a time I want to have the last word, because that's what I had in the relationship that I was in, because the other person wanted to have the last word. So whether I was wrong or right, I learned to just be quiet and just let God deal with it. Because we have to let God in, because we can't deal with these things on our own. Every time we try, we fail in some way, or we don't reach that degree of getting things together or in order if we don't put God first, if we don't let God do it. So I thank God that I talked to all these Job Corps representatives today, getting things ready for my baby to go away. I'm a little bit sad, broken, but I know she's strong, strong-willed, like her father and like me and like herself. She has a great big part of both of us that is very great, and a great big part of both of us that needs to be settled down. But I believe she's going to get everything that she needs. God is going to bless and favor her in her training, and that God will open up her wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to everything that she needs to do and everything that she wants to achieve. And I'll be praying that God's angels just cover her in Jesus' name. And all of my children, my granddiva children. I miss my baby Amir. I don't know where that boy is, but I love him. And I know he's going to love me back no matter how long it's been since he's seen me. But I'm praying for all my children, and I know that they pray for me. I'm praying for even those they are with that I don't approve of. I pray for enemies, if there be any. I just pray for everybody. Pray for my mom. She's so strong and strong-willed, mentally, spiritually, physically. I know she's getting older, and she still keeps it moving, still keeping it strong, still having a mind and will to do what God wants her to do, and she never gives up. Even when she has a bad day or a sad day or a rough day or just a foul day for whatever reason, she still trusts God. She don't speak her mind, but she still trusts God. But anyway, people, I love you, each and every one of you, and I thank God for you. I'm praying God's blessings to overflow in your life and overtake you in every area of your life where you are lacking, even unto myself and unto my family. That God will preserve everything about your life until everything in your life is fulfilled according to his will and his glory. But I thank him and I praise him. But I have to say, see you later for right now. But I love you dearly. And I'll see you again tomorrow, right about this time. It's all about 55 Shades and Bracez. It's not just about the braces. It's about life. It's about the mind, the heart, and the spirit. And we give it all to God so he can take care of it, mold and make it perfectly in his will. But anyway, I love you. I noticed that my top teeth and the bottom are coming closer together, so it makes me feel good. So now I can do something about these. Maybe somebody can sponsor me for these. These jokers are expensive. Woo! But anyway, I thank God that I'm doing something special for myself every single month in the price range of taking care of my teeth, my health, my transportation. God is going to bless me, and I thank him. I love you all.